What up, guys? Team PK here. I actually got a phone with a camera now, so I can actually record shit again. Alright, who are we with today?
River.
What'd you do?
A top date with deck.
What deck?
Dogmatika. Dragmatica. Drag my dick.
Cool. Oh, this is definitely getting monetized.
Sick.
Alright, get into profile, shall we?
Alright, don't click away, but we play this at 3. Play this at 3.
Does this mean anything to you?
I didn't even read them when I versed him.
People are either playing 1 or none. This card says send 2 from the extra deck. You get to access anything. Why are you not playing 3? I want you to literally tell me in the comments why you will not play 3 of this. It is an extender, it's a spellcaster, it does a lot. Anyway, okay, next. Waifu, it's got blonde hair and is cute, so that's why we played the
I
deck.
think you led with don't click off, because everybody just did when you said it was waifu.
Then we play 3 Alistair.
So you're a fucking weeb.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 Alistair. This card says kill your opponent.
But you're a weeb.
Yep, that doesn't matter. We'll play 1 of this. People are playing 2. Play 1. Maybe play 2. Play 1. 3 Ash Blossom. 3 Veiler. 3 Imper.
Why are these specific hand trusts?
So with the Imperm, my thought process was the Numeron deck. Ash
I just
Blossom.
played Chalison.
Because I also play other things. 3 Ash Blossom because you can make Purgatrio and it's just the most generic hand trap. And then Veiler, it was either this or Gammas, and Veiler's just worked out better for side decking. Because I didn't want to have to play Gamma and have 4 cards and then have it like super awkward. Not to mention like it conflicts with the whole of your normal summons. So plus it's normal summonable, which sometimes comes up if you open Max and Veiler, but nothing else. If that makes sense. Then we play 4 more Alistairs. It says search Alistair.
Thank you for that insightful.
You're welcome. And then we play 3 of this. This card's insane. It locks you out of the extra deck, but it sends 1 from the extra deck, so you have a toolbox of everything.
And that just searches, right?
Yeah. Like, you can only use it once per turn, but you send Entest, you pop a card, you send the Titan, you search at the end phase. Like, this is basically Maximus, but much weaker. You send Al Capone, search the trap, discard. It does, like, some cool things. Then we play 3 Desires.
But Potter's Nose is a bad card.
Spot Desires is a bad card. However, in this deck, because you play so many 3-ofs, it just doesn't matter. Yeah, no. Don't argue. So
Where is it? It's the one of.
So this one doesn't matter. This gets banished, it doesn't matter. It doesn't contribute to anything. It doesn't access your engine. It doesn't access the extra deck. All it does is a hand trap. That's its entire... Oh, Beats by Dre. So like banishing it doesn't matter. I'd rather draw 2.
Fair enough.
This is the other card that outs the thing. This card's insane. This card's absolutely insane. The fact that you can normal summon Alistair to any established board, go effect, and if they negate, you can just start ripping apart a board just for interacting. It's insane. It's insane. It's crazy. 3 Cold by the Graves. I hate this card, but I play it in this deck because I run 3 Max. If I didn't run 3 Max, this would be cut. Because like, you summon Max, go effect. If they've, for some reason, decided to go with the extra deck and put 2 cards in for Dragma, in case that Dragma player is playing Maximus, then, long discussion. This stops that. This also stops block. It outs your opponent's construct or any Shadol that they have in for the Shadol trap, which I'll get to soon. It's just like generic, but I hate it. 3 Invocation. Do you see a pattern? Everything's a 3 of, except for the last 2 cards. 1 Schism. I hate this card in theory. I like this card today. And 1 Punishment. To be fair, could be 2 of, could be a 3 of. I just don't like traps.
Traps are gay.
Traps are, in fact, the big gay.
Alright, so is that a 40 card deck?
Yeah, 40.
40?
40.
Want to say it any more times just to make sure?
41.
41.
41 is Josh.
41.
Josh, he exists again.
I love you.
What's up?
The extra was a bit weird for me because before the event I had it at 16. Like I'm talking like before I left for the event, and then I cut a card because I was like I need to make room. So we play the Almirage, the Secure Gardener. We also play Cross Sheep, Celine, and Access. This is insane. This just is bonkers. If I could play another Link 2, if I could fit it, I would. Just to be able to make Celine if my opponent can't stop me.
So what is this? Well, is this all in here basically to climb to this so you can kill people?
Yeah. So basically Alistair plus Ecclesia, or Alistair plus...
Extender?
Alistair plus... Like, you have to be able to bring something back with Celine. It doesn't matter what it is, but you just have to be able to bring it back. And no, you just have to bring it back with Cross Sheet, because Celine can summon any spellcaster. Yeah. So you end on Access Code Talker and Mecha before the battle phase. And if we do maths, that's 88. Yes, 88. Big damage. Because you discard for Alistair.
Right, if you just got the alpha, we're going to say. Otherwise, we're missing something here, right?
Yeah. Or Purgatrio. Purgatrio is also insane. Speaking of which, Mechaba, two of them. Purgatrio. And then Agua. Agua was okay. It's just okay. The only reason that it, like, I thought that it popped cards, but it only pops monsters. I was going to cut it beforehand, but it's okay. It's all right.
Would you play it in future?
Like, it really depends. It really depends on if I can like figure out what I would want to cut for the other Link 2, or if I even want to play the Shadol engine. Speaking of which, Construct, Al Capone, and Winder. When this card came out, I said this card was insane. This card still proves to be insane. These cards are okay. Yeah, basically, if you dump this off of Nadir, you can search the trap, pitch the trap, send this off max, and then add the trap back, and you lose no advantage. And then you can summon Winder during their turn and send a dark type.
It's an interrupt and a floodgate.
Yeah, it's pretty good. One Titan. This was at 2, but I cut it for the Link engine that I'm currently playing. So the idea to keep it at 2 was for the grind game, but the grind game just never happens. You never enter a grind game, especially in the mirror, because 1 max, like you just can kill for no reason, and your opponent, like, the deck can't defend as well as it can against the mirror. Sorry, I'm tired.
This deck doesn't grind, but it just kills you.
Yeah.
So you don't need a second card for the grind game because there is no grind game.
That one.
That's how you speak in English, River.
No. 2 enters. This card's okay. It's pretty good.
I mean, you send this off thing, you can pretty much search anything, right?
I should go back to the max thing, because most of the reasonings against playing max is that there's this card, and then there's Nova, and like there's also Titan, right? Like, if they Entes, target Mechaba, you just protect with Mechaba effect. If they send Entes and send Nova, Chainlink 1 Entes, Chainlink 2 Nova, that's cool. All they get out of that is a Mechaba. You get the entire Shadol engine rolling just for activating an effect, and your own engine. Anyway. Then there's these cards. These are the side deck cards. I sided in maybe about 4 of them. Mainly these ones. So this is the Gammas. Any combo deck, this came in over the Veilers. I'd verse no Numeron, but if they were there, this would go in over the Veilers. And that was it. That's all it was for, was combo. I decided on Pranktops. Realistically, it goes together with the 3 Cosmics and the Red Reboot. That was my 5 side deck for... This like overlaps with combo, but this like was mainly for any back row deck. 3 lands here. I never sided this in, but my thought process was for the...
Mirror?
No. I don't think like... I think this is okay in the mirror. It's not like the best card you could play. Like in the mirror, I think there are better cards other than this, such as these. these are probably the best card in the mirror. But this was for Dragon Link. But this was also for Dragon Link.
I suppose it also has like nice overlap against Eldritch, right?
Yeah. So like the Eldritch deck, like I only thought that like 1 to 2 people would be playing that. I was right, but so like I didn't really side heavily for that. Like the Cosmics are there for it. But I think this deck can just output damage for just no reason. So as long as you can get past the back row, you should be able to win. So if I had Lightning Storms, I'd probably take over the Lanciers and I'd play 3 Lightning Storm. But I'd keep the Cosmics. I don't know. That was my list.
Cool. Any last words before going out?
No.
Cool. Any shout outs?
Team PK. Daniel Beck. DeMarco. The usual 3.
Cool. Thanks, River. Hope to see you again in the future.